So I just gained some astrological information that possibly explains the 27 Club. Let's get into it. So when you're 27, your fourth house is being activated through annual perfections. So if you don't know what annual perfections are, it's basically from one of your birthdays to the next birthday, one house in your birth chart is very activated, so those themes of that house are a lot more in your face. Now I know you're probably thinking, the fourth house deals with home, family, like private life. What the fuck does it have to do with the 27 Club? So I'm reading this book, aka the Astrology Bible, by the one and only Chris Brennan, who does the Astrology Podcast. Which, by the way, if you really want to get into the actual science behind astrology and the very technical analysis of a birth chart, get this book. I'm at the part where he's talking about how the angled houses, the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th houses, are the most important ones in your birth chart, and why. This is what he says about the 4th house. Finally, the cycle is completed when planets reach the subterraneous place, which represents the 4th and final stage of life, which is death. This sequence seems to be implicit already in the meanings associated with the 4 angular decans or houses, which assigns them in the following order: birth, life, injury, death. As an astrologer, I use a mixture of modern and traditional astrology, but this is just new information to me. Because I was taught that the 8th house represents death, so I'm just guessing that the 4th house is like a secondary death house. I don't know. It actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because whenever you look at a birth chart, basically this is where the sun begins in the morning. This is the horizon. And so throughout the day, the sun travels here, and at the very end of the day, it ends in the 4th house, which is why the death thing is signified. Don't think that just because you're in a 4th house perfection year that you're going to die or something. It just means that there's an ending of a chapter in your life and a whole new part of your life is coming up after the 4th house. Let's be so for real. You can die at any time. I just thought this was cool.